सारे छोटे
to welcome you all. Thank you for coming and going. You're gonna have an amazing time over here. So I'll give the pass on. I don't have the mic yet, so I'm gonna use this pen as a mic, and I'm gonna pass this mic to our CEO, Mr. Qureshi. Guys, clapping.
Welcome and good evening, all of them. Just give you a little brief. Maybe you're gonna have a bunch of questions thereafter. We have the Premium League last 16 years, and we promoting cricket US since 1999, last 25 years. And cricket is developing in USA is huge now. 4 teams, we start 2008. We have the biggest stadiums here. We are the founder, Cricket Council USA founder of T20, first time in history in the world they play in 1999. And then we came with the format for US Open branding in 2008, first time they played, which is like US Open tennis, and then same thing golf and US Open cricket. So we started for this one the development programs. That's our main goal, was development programs, so the kids can play, American can play cricket, and thus cricket can be development in USA, one of the American sports, like basketball, playing soccer here and football. Cricket was not that famous. So created that American name called US Open. That will be good legacy for Americans. They say, okay, this is American sports. Before there was cricket, they thinking only European sports. So they give him so much mileage for us to bring this thing up. So over the year, we giving him so many teams opportunity. Anybody come in, bring the teams in US Open, registered team, and they can play. We give them cash prizes so players can be attractive and come in to play. Team owners can select those teams and bring the teams, one of the best teams, to bring them to play a US Open. So US Open format, like anybody can come in, bring the teams. So you can open your teams, New York Strikers, and bring this thing up, or any other teams you want to bring it, we register open. That's why the format is. So our dream was we're gonna bring the cricket to America. So which is we have done, the cricket is well recognized. We have first stadium we built it where you guys gonna play. This is the first international stadium in the build in USA. That's why you guys gonna be play again tomorrow. So opportunity was there. First T20 started. First stadium open. Our dream was bring this American teams to play World Cups. So which is we have done that, reached that one too. If you look at the World Cups, the host here, we brought this World Cup and the cricket has been played, and Pakistan actually beat one of the biggest teams is in Pakistan, and the USA team beat the Pakistan team, which is shocking for all over the world. They say, oh, American playing cricket here, right? The World Cup they got beaten by. So they give him opportunity. Who play in the USA teams? Any player who was playing this year World Cup, they came from US Open. Manoj Patel, so you can captain of the USA teams. Ali Khan, Steven Taylors, name it, every single one. Aaron Jones, all they play for US Open. So after that, we have very successful journey for last 16 years. So we have ICC and then Broward County Convention meeting. They're recognizing us to 25 year services, bring the cricket to America. We have recognition, gold medal. They handed to me as last few months back. So they say your thing is done. Your mission was success. What do you do next? I say we're gonna change the format and bring the new way to this thing up, and we want to grow more cricket. He say, why don't you start, what's your plan is? I said, our plan is we give them opportunity to the player who does not get opportunity is own country or any other leagues. They have the talent, but they don't have financial, like they cannot pay or they cannot travel or they have no resources. So we provided resources from us with a bunch of investors. We put things together. They invest the money on the league. So all the teams we created, 5 teams, and league will gonna be managing the teams. And money coming from all this thing up for the paying for the travelings, paying for the hotels, paying for this, all paid by league investors. Because league investor own the teams, and that team's gonna be 5 teams this year. That's why he said that 5 teams are gonna be playing, and we can add it more teams in the future. So our goal is we're gonna adding more team, and our goal is our investor put things together. We have 1 stadium, we can put many more stadiums for each teams. Like New York, they want to put 1 team. Washington DC, we want to put 1 teams, and LA, we want to 1 of the stadiums. So Chicago want to put the stadium. So everyone, they will have investors put things together, putting one of them stadiums so they can have the games playing all year around in USA. So this is a goal behind that. And then who own the teams? A lot of people have questions. What happened? Who own the teams? Right now, the teams owned by all the investors, because the league own the teams and team have the investors. Who gonna put thousands of dollars to just bring the people, social media people, commentators, a stadium, $100,000 we invested on the stadiums. To this all event is a cost, and then we have needles and all we putting together on this one, uniforms and scorer, live telecasting, over $100,000 putting on live telecasting, so we can give them best look over the world, so people can see, then go back on YouTube channels. You can go to the Facebook, you can go to MAQ TV. We have like 18 different platforms. They're going to the Roku and then other ways. So MAQ TV gonna produce, expose you each players. So we said we got players all over the world, but we want legend along with them, so they can give them the service like we providing service. What gain from us? We're not making any from anywhere. No ticket money. We're not putting anything else. All we're doing, investing money on you guys. Because the ground renting, not from me, I'm not playing, you guys are playing, right? Or not they playing. So all the money investing in the food, you guys eating, we're providing that thing up. And what we main thing is here for cricket, right? Everybody agree with the game for cricket, so they can perform. So we bring the best team's captains. And the best team of the captain is called Faisal Iqbal, which is coming and reaching from Pakistan, international cricket player. And you have Mohammed Asif is right there behind. He is the legend of the bowlers, as you see in the world. Give a big clap.
Where's Faisal?
And there's a Faisal ball right here. And also we have the Caribbean star is Lyndon Salmon. And here's an experience. You can read it from there. You cannot miss these guys, from Caribbean. You can see all over the places in the world. They know they're recognizing these names. And we have from the Rajesh Sharma, who's not arrived. He played for IPL, he played for many other leagues, and he is running a lot of things. His experience is a huge experience behind that, if you look at it, and Rajesh Sharma. And who was missing now, Rizwan Cheema, which is the Canadian national players also. He's been well known in the world, and Rizwan Cheema has played. So all this play, we brought this thing up for you guys. So come in, you can learn from there. Our goal is, this is bonding all together and learn any questions you have, in sense to asking things, asking how I play more, how I can learn more, where I can get. So do you have opportunity now for all 7 days you here, opportunity to get the star players and get your experience and play with them, because they here been helping you to develop. That's the key is. And like I said, this is the tournament basically all about you guys. And then we will get next year, we providing this tournament, selling the teams out to the investor. None of them teams selling, all the owned by right now, all our investor leagues on that. So our goal is we give them the teams to individual, and they're gonna bring in more players the national. But still we're gonna put talent hunting programs all over the world. Like we did in Pakistan, we have 400 players came in tryout, and we have a bunch of players came from Pakistan just for this tournament. Then we did same thing Houston in MCL, we did in India. If you look at it, there some Indian players came in. They came from India. Also some of the players, so we did run the program for them. Canada we have here, and Caribbeans we have we have this year Jamaican support. Basically they want to come and show them talent. So we have all over the world and USA players all combined together. So that's why we select the teams. It's taking a lot of work behind it. It look like easier, and you can see that things happen. So some people say, I don't get my water, I don't get this thing. No, we here for cricket. If it's something we can manage, and we help you all this thing. So what we have focused on the cricket, that's what we had. The all expenses paid by investors, all of them they're logistically and supporting by management, because management from Canada, we have Zafar Shah, we give him help with the Shah Zafar. They've also been involved with USA Cricket Council USA for last 16, 17 years, and he's here looking at all the rules, regulation, make sure all rule apply as you playing, and what the rules, regulations saying that. And everybody get whatever commitment they had it for each captains or managers and players, what they gonna get paid, how much they get paid, what they are, all very clearly written down. If there's any questions prior, you can able to ask them. That's the contract you have. So you have contract 9 to 5. You're gonna come 9 o'clock and 5 o'clock. You can go back from the grounds after 5 and there. So they are arranging the breakfast on the field there, and then which team they're playing, they can play. And they're not playing, they can be practicing and then learning from others and watching this thing up. So we want all the teams gonna be there 9 to 5. That's what we decide. And then we have 18th of the 18th, December 18th, is Wednesday, I believe, and that's the day we have the beach day. We want binding together on the beach day. So everybody go on the beach on 95. We have barbecues and all musics on the beach there. So there's rest day for every one of them. So enjoying each other and exchanging each other, experience. So maybe you're going to place, because they're all over the country. So you're good players, they invite you to Jamaica, they can invite you to Jamaica, you can invite from Jamaica to the Pakistan, to India, to all exchange, all of them exchange students, exchange cricketers. So you have other opportunity can be formed. And the prize money they have this year, because investor putting over $500,000 on this investment. This year, because there's no team owners, the owners is the investors, so they will get the prize money, all the go to the investor, and investor investing the money for your or logistic, that's what they are. So prize money contributing to back to the investor, because they are the owner of the team. Next year, the owner of the team, New York owner, they own the team, and they're distributing whatever the arrangement for each players or whatever, that's what they go to. This year, all the prize money, all 300 go back to, because they're spending over $500,000, that's what they consider, or the budget all. And any other questions you have it for reference to rules, regulation, each team have 13 players. All playing players. It's not like they can exchange to go and they can get ball for somebody, they can bat for somebody. 10 they're gonna be out, is out, team is out, right? So there is no substitute and all. Basically that's what they are. All 13 players announced before the toss, and that's why play, because that way we got 2 more players got a more chance now. He's the bowler, he can ball and come back sit. The batsman then go bat and come back and sit, right? So giving him more people to opportunity to play with the tournaments. And also we had it uniforms and all, I think pre-arranged. Everybody, they have the manager of the teams, and any questions you have, all go to the managers, anything. They always have hurdles, some problems they comes up to. That means look at it, how we can resolve the problem, not creating the problem to more problems. Always good professional players, they're looking for professionals. So if something wrong, we try to correct it. It's the best way you can learn from there, So if you lost, you're gonna say what I made mistake, why I'm lost. Or how I do my white ball, why did loss? You think about it and you can make correction. Nobody can correct anybody for you. You have to correction for your own self. That's where you have to be learned from yourself, where I made mistake, where I went wrong. So now you think, okay, this is wrong, that's why we have to do. So all is gonna be one team, I consider not 5 teams, we name it in the 5 different way, but there was competition, so at least you can see I win and representing. So when you're representing this each teams, you will probably can say in few years back when the league is go bigger and bigger, and then opportunity. That's what the cricket is. People thinking before there's no cricket is playing, cricket is not American game. Look at it. Every news media, everywhere in the world, the people want to come and play in USA cricket. Next year we can come with the all ICC approvals and all other things we can able to do what they require them in ICC. And this event always last 15 events, all is blessing by ICC and then any other cricket boards members. This year we're doing the development programs. They call exhibitions. So we don't need any permission from us. There's a Cricket Council USA came the format, and then Cricket Hall of Fame give them blessing, and we basically invite to send a letter to all of the country who want to come and participate in playing. So player hunting programs from the US Open and the big. So you become one of the names you can put on and you play in US Open in 2020-24, 16th anniversary. So that's they had it. Been name it on this year. So next year will be a little bit different. Only thing different is more international players gonna get into on their teams, and maybe add one or more teams also. Hotel situation, basically we have the hotel from here where you're staying. We pick up from, I know that everybody, when you have the country, different timings and hotel, so it's very hard to make arrangement for coming from Pakistan 9 o'clock, 7 o'clock from India, 8 o'clock from Jamaica. So all we did it so far, thanks God, we all here. Some is still traveling, but there. But why they coming in from playing US Open cricket? End of the day, they came for the cricket. So 9 to 5, just remember that's the important part. 9 to 5, you're working someplace, so 9 to 5, you guys coming in. Breakfast, lunch, dinner provided on the stadiums, or follow the managers. If there's any questions, you can have those, we will answer it. And bonuses, anything, out performance, we will provide it also, best players, cash prizes and all other things we're gonna do contributor as we talk to the investor, because we want to encouraging to the best players and best thing up award night, also bonuses. That's why we're looking into. We have every team have one social media person. The social media person, we have 5 team, 5 social media person, and plus 1 is for US Open social media. So we're making the brand for your each teams. They have Facebooks, and times you can share with your teams in all your social media. Every team must share with the team in your own thing. So daily you have taking picture, how you're sleeping out, when you're going, when traveling, coming back. So all this thing up, people want to see actions, behind the scene, what's happening. It's not US Open, just come in and play in grounds and gone, but there are a lot of things happening there. You have to traveling, to coming back, interviews. So we want everybody have interview. Anybody want to say words from there, what they are playing. So interview, must you have first interview very basically. So we're coming from what you do, what team you play for, you're here for the US Open, and tell them your friend, family, watch your games on MAQ TV and other platforms for the US Open. That's your intro. After intro, basically every day probably you do best things out there, batting, caging, or refieldings and all, you come back interview. So all social media will gonna be support, but the most important social is the world is a social media. The world is social media. So everybody have social media. I have 5,000 follow-up, he have 5,000. So if you think about it, each team have 4 to 2,000 to 200. If posted every day 4 or 5, what they're doing it here, and we're gonna be multiply, we reach millions. That's the only way we reach million, and then when reach millions, so people gonna see that there's US opening. So let's say example, one of the team New York posted in 50,000, other one put 50,000. So now I've been 50,000, they're gonna think who's the New York team who's playing. They're gonna now get more fan base because crossing each other. That's what the social media work. And we will gonna and pass through every games you can pass on your social media. Okay, watch on our games on there. So there will your friends, your parents, your mother, all of them you can there. So I expecting from the best of the top star players, they give them great opportunity for these players to come in and give them your talent. Pass through talent is most important. If you pass through talent, come in, you always remember my mentor, my best player where I play with, Muhammad Asif, he gave me swing, best swing in the world, right? Best hit by Ellen Zaman, how is he hitting the boundaries and stay in the 100. So you can learn from there. He played for international lot of teams. Faisal Iqbal played for best cricket in the Pakistan in the internationally as a national team player. So all is playing national team players. Rizwan Chima, 6 sixes, he made it on US Open when he come in to also. And then we have it Rajesh Sharma. He is one of the best off spinner I ever seen in US, ever came from the India. Back in India when coming, he have the nip and he can call this and he can get out. He's gonna play with you guys. So what happened is opportunity there, take a 1-by-1 session, and then also a lot of them here, they have academies. They have academy, you can join with them. Muhammad Asif Academy also in their Midwest and the New York or is in Philadelphia area, and Rajesh Sharma have academy. Rizwan Chima is working with them. So all of them they have, and Lyndon Salmon I have not. Basically, he's the when we go to the TNT Trinidad and Tobago, he will gonna be recognizing you and helping you and all other things. Any tournaments happening, we will take him travel. And US Open might be, is not sure, maybe next year is gonna be Brian Lara Stadium. So we working on those things up right now. Logistically, is probably gonna go to the Brian Lara Stadium also there. So we didn't confirm yet, but maybe not. Then it's still on this stadium, and we have nationals. So we have also have national championships coming. We have President Cup is next. You can look and log in President Cup in February 16, 17, 18. And we have national championship in April. Then we have the Chicago Cups coming in. After Chicago Cups, they had it, Arkansas. Then we have a number of other tournaments in Cricket Council USA hosting. Some they run made it, some they want to make more. Just follow the Cricket Council USA page and sign in and go. Here we are league improvement. Just think of you came here for learning and playing and good cricket. So any questions for anybody, please ask now, because after the game start, everybody busy. I'm still gonna be answer them all the time because I'm here. I'm also players. I play for cricket. I passionately, we spend times and effort here. So I have like same thing. I'm sitting one day before I was sitting just like you on other teams. So there any questions popped out, please come front, and then you have any questions come up later on. You have managers there helping in sports, and something delays, something there trying to resolve itself, because all grown up people, all grown up kids. It's not like.
And I'll interrupt very quickly. He asked me many times, Shuja, please put me in one of those teams, because he's so passionate to play. I said, no, you will not be selected.
No, he is selected as a manager. I said, okay, no problem, I am managing it. But I said, who's gonna managing your team? I cannot managing your team. Anyway, cricket is a passion, it doesn't matter, there's no age. This is the only sport you can see in the world. You can playing soccer or you playing tennis. This will have no age limit. I seen my son was playing only for 1 year old. He was banging the bats. I was throwing the ball to him always, right? And same thing on the age like my father, I was playing cricket with him to my father, age like 70s. So that just tell you how passionate he is. My father playing with us, I'm playing with my kids, they're passing through all of them. Cricket is in the blood, so you can help that thing. Even I put my passport sometime, I love my cricket, right? So that's basically that's why we care here. And I came here, I could not play cricket in overseas, and I came from Pakistan, 1984. I was selected in Pakistan under 19, I was 17 years old. But the opportunity came, I came here, was no cricket here. I don't get the opportunity what you have. There's no cricket was here. When I come here, like hardly cricket somewhere. So I build up, when I be a success businessman, so we have over hundreds $1 million company now become mine. One of the largest, MAQ Group is one of the largest real estate company in US. You can go ahead, call MAQ Group. We own thousands of real estate all over the USA. all they made it here. We came in just like you guys. I came just like your hands, and I considered education, business, and all. Once I made some money, I said, I want to give back to what my passion was. That's why I came back in the cricket. I give back to them, you know. So coming and starting all other things. So I'm here also as an investor. Is anybody want to invest the money in the MAQ group for real estate? Real estate always make money. There's a guarantee. They have the last. We give them opportunity to the players last year. We gave them the land in Disney World, the man of the match. For half-acre land in Disney World, by the area, you can build your homes, dream homes, in the Orlando Disney World. Might be possible one of the guys can get that land also. For this year, for man of the best performance and all, is extraordinary. Yeah, because they are a good investor here. They love to support and love to pay them. And so Ali Khan got the land, and I have other last year. Jagisar was the guy named Janisar, whatever he got the land. Chris Gill got the land also. So all these players got the land in there to build the house, right? So this is the opportunity. You have another. So we have good investors behind this, and I want to make them happy and come in. Any questions? Anybody from this table to that table?
Ladies sitting here.
Prahlad Mitsubishi is basically also Dallas teams and representing there, and also is an investor on the leagues side of them. And we have Imran Niazi is from Atlanta. He's an investor on the leagues and all. He has a big construction company also, is Blackwater Constructions and all, and he was building a lot of gas stations, retail centers and all. He's a big investors also. Rob Masuru is also an investor on the leagues, and in last 20 some years he's been with me and not playing cricket. One time he played cricket, hurt his eyes since he stopped playing cricket, you know. And he's been investing his time now, not in money and time. That's all he's doing. Still, he likes the cricket. He's there and all day. And we have Chetan. He's basically from New York, and he on the academy. He's a league investor. He owned the Bunch Academy Tennis Academy, but I don't know how the tennis comes as the cricket. Just think about passion. He has a cricket passion. He's there in the cricket, and he want to come here to play. What happened? He didn't play only one game, and second game is basically he got one chance on one game, and legend happening, and he said, because I have to arrange my teams mate coming all over the places from New York teams, so he cannot able to play because he need to more worry about the team players. He did not even came to the grounds all day. He's sitting here making arrangement, make sure everybody get through. Just think about how important things. You guys become very important for his life than himself to play cricket out there, and he was there all day. Same thing we have Shuja Khan, who's been, you can heard from him for every day. He's been working on last so many days and trying to put things together. We have some hassle came. Hotel have delivered the rooms supposed to all of them today. Release that. Renovation is not complete on the third floor, so we have to give the Hotel Hilton right next to us. We have that, rearrange the names. A lot of players did not send. Each team got a 5-player, 4-player got changed some reason. So when we give them already reservation names, now we're rechanging the names to put the new players in. So they cause us a problem. The problem came when each team's player got changed. When the player got changed, because we have made the teams we advance and make the reservation all done. Now we're doing all over again because the name, because the hotel will not gonna put anybody in until they have proper names on each player. So it's not me or them on hotel, they all, because our players got changed. It happened to some guys flight, one from UK, 2 guys, he flying today, but his emergency came in. One had the family emergency, he didn't, so we have to replace them. So now we have to put a different person name. So be a patient. I know there's like a lot of hassle, they're coming from all over the places, and they're not sleeping, not eating. We did same thing. It was wake up like 5 this morning. I'm still here. I'm gonna be end up with after, make sure you guys get safely, rooms and all other things. And we go back, and tomorrow morning we have to be final for Legend World Cup, and I have to be there early with them. And then we have US Open opening ceremony also. So we will all be working with you just like that. I know you have like playing cricket, we are behind working with you guys all day long. And also Frank is the manager also, and his wife is also with the right hand supporting. She's gonna be here, and George is gonna be also supporting, and then also is the managing the team for the lot of Jamaican players. He brought it from the Jamaica. Mr. Chambers is not here, but he is here supporting for the Jamaican lot of players to come in. So because they thinking they are good player, to give them to opportunity. So they think basically Cricket Hall of Fame, they want to give them opportunity to the players, and they come along with them. And we have Zahir Khan, and we have the guys grounds all over, see them. He's also a good player for the Tariq. Is standing by there, and we have Zahir Khan also is a tournament committee. Is been during the tournament. He's gonna be logistically all any questions you had it from there, and we have a lot of supporters along with us. If I name it, and we have social media person, you can stand up, you can be representing all of them. You guys can stand up. You know, they were representing one of them, the teams. They have the background. She was a Pakistan cricket team's captains on the girls, and they know about cricket very much. She is from also the Zainab is also from Afghanistan, and he was a team on global cups is on G20 also, and from Canada. She's from Afghanistan also. She came in here for supporting for the leagues also. And you introducing yourself, then you can introduce the crew and all other things. So when I come and give him opportunity, so she's the head of the social media person, and she will gonna be trying to give them all the guidelines, how you can promote. And please work with her and whatever the things you needed, interviews and all. She will gonna be heads on for all social media during the tournaments. And we have we had the food guy. We're not gonna miss that because we was hungry, but he brought the food in, and we have he's gonna supplying the food, breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day. So we're gonna see his face every day. You know, some reason we have to see him because he's the their person behind it, standing there. So if you have anybody desire to eat different food, we're gonna make the menu and then make sure we provided the great food for you guys for doing the journey, right? And we have the media person, which is like also you send David here, and David will be media. We have the live TV streamings up there. They're not here, but there's another hotel. We have all of them. They're gonna be helping all the promoting cricket or US Open on this year. And we have a lot of umpires, referees, scorer. And then I want to give them opportunity. Somebody want extra money and they're delegating, they're sitting there, they can come do the scoring with us. So we want to be, and come do, also we want to invite them to the voluntary, lot of them for a commentator too. So what happened, everybody learn, players can know the commentary, player know the scoring, player knows basically logistically how they angle the cameras and all. We will give you classes to all of them to want to learn. We have umpiring and all. We will support all this thing. Anybody want to learn anything, anyone be participate in anything, please do not hesitate, come to us. We're gonna help them. You want to take the interview for somebody, I don't know. Because a lot of talent, I find it, they already been sitting there and they never tell them. So what happened last year, we find few good people, they're good commentator. So there's great opportunity for them. They do commentary here, and then people recognizing, and then they're gonna give you another place, they invite you. Say, come and do commentary for us, you know? So you find this guy from Orlando, he came in, also, I can do commentary. He raised up, I said, yeah, sure, I'll put on commentary. Now I'm gonna call him to come in, he won $300 per games. That's happened. And then all same thing, social media. I have like the lady was there, many of them, if you look at it all this year, all they charging thousands of dollars now. And they learn from start here from zero. They used to asking me, please give them a chance. So there's the opportunity place, US Open, great opportunity place. Commentary, training, coaching, and they want to do all the come and participating with us. And we have the professional cameraman just show up now, is Nasir Abdullah, who is gonna do that. He came overseas from Pakistan. He's a Pakistan Cricket Board. He does for the World Cup coverage for all the World Cup. He was here for World Cup coverage from overseas, and he did the whole World Cup coverage. So he will gonna be honored to have him does the photographing and media. He arranged on the Pakistan for 400 players, put things together, pick best players. He was the daily, he's the one who start programs. Say, Mac, you want me to start the program, we want to do something else. So helping his help, and work as a cricket council. We know him very well, so I said, okay, you're part of cricket council, let's host this thing up. So he brought this basically, and also Faisal Iqbal was there also. They have Shoaib Mohammed. We pick a lot of players. We want to run this program. Guyana, we want to run the programs. Trinidad, we run the program this year to coming up for Jamaica. So all these things, we want more talents come in to play. So please, anybody want to come, if they want to drive the car with us, they can drive the truck with us. Please come forward, and we need all his volunteers to help with this tournament.
So we want to learn your other skills as well besides cricketing skills, right?
Right. Thank you so much. I know anybody want to come in. I'd like to invite him for the Faisal Iqbal, say a few words, and each captain for own team. So at least start Faisal, then next.
Program, all the investors were also supposed to talk, but since Mr. Mac loved to talk, so we don't have any time left. So, and I was also planning to talk a lot, but I'm not going to talk because I know there are some tired faces. So I'm not going to allow you folks to talk because we have ran out of time. But Chintan, you have a few things to say. Please come over.
Good evening, everyone.
This is
Thank
the
you.
mic, yeah.
3 minutes promise, okay? I'll be quick. First of all, my name is Chintan Trivedi. I'm a director of franchise development and league investor for New York Yorkers. We have a team manager here, Frank Ali, and assistant to team manager, Kadima Ali. Kadima, go ahead, please. So that's our New York team. My goal and reason to come back to cricket, I actually am a tennis player and played some professional tennis on the tour, but I played 18 and under cricket in Ahmedabad, Gujarat. If you guys know Gujarat Titans IPL team, I was 18 and I was playing for under 18 team. And never, cricket is for life, so it never left me. So it's one of the chance I got it, so I'm back at it. My common goal with MAQ here is trying to promote cricket in US, and I think the opportunity is in a good place because of T20 World Cup just passed in July, and 2028 Olympics is introducing cricket as a game in LA. So we have 4 years window to sum up all lifelong passion and effort to bring cricket at better level in America. So the 3 steps we are trying to refine is, one is through education, educating people who don't know cricket and bringing it to them by providing a grassroots level access, which you're going to see during this week with all the, the people coming in to learn about cricket, and you guys are going to give some lessons and this and that. And third is consolidation of interest. There are lots of teams and leagues and people are playing, and we are trying to consolidate them to create a one voice for cricket in America. Now, not to take too long, we have 5 teams. I want to introduce 5 teams, team managers. LA Lions, team manager is Eric Sherrill and Shakib Regan. Eric is right here. Right, Shakib is on his way. He's training to be a better manager. We have a Dallas Smasher, Prahlad. Prahlad is right here. Prahlad is looking for an assistant to his management, so anybody is interested. We have DC Lions, Suja Khan, also one-man army. Chicago Catchers have 2. One is a league manager, Zahir Khan, and we have a George Sir, right? George is a team manager, right? We also have a social media person for each team, and you should know these people well because they are the ones who's going to put your face out there, your videos out there, your comments out there. Our social media team already have tens of thousands followers of their own, but they are aligning with MAQs and social media for MAQ TV and US Open Cricket Council and CCA, which has millions of followers. So tagging each other, collaborating, I think you guys will have a great exposure. Our team, a social media team person for each team is following. Zainab Mujadidi is LA Lions. We have Dallas Smasher, Ayman Anwar. So Ayman is from Pakistan. She plays women's cricket team. If you guys haven't seen her play, she may correct your swing. Okay. Zainab is from Afghanistan, family roots. And we have 3 American cheerleaders. So we have a competition, between social media 3. And we have Asia Farhan, right here, Farhan, right? Farhan, yeah, that's the Asia is with DC Lions. Eddie Farfan, Eddie, right here. Eddie is going to be with Chicago Catchers. And Marie Ange is, she's not here, but she's going to be New Yorker, social media person. We have a camera person here, David. You see him do a lot of things. David is a camera guy. He's a fill-in for 50 plus teams, and is always available. So when you're in doubt, you can always ask question to, around the ground, David, and also Tariq. Tariq, raise your hand, please. Tariq is always there to help. Okay. Tariq also plays for New Yorker, by the way. So he's a player, but he's going to be around most of the time, and you can catch him. So thank you for being here. That's all I want to talk about it. We'll talk more in team meetings. Welcome.
Thank you, thank you. Now I'm going to set the timer on this because Chintan also took 2 more minutes than he was supposed to.
It was 4 minutes.
All right, each of the team captains to come and talk about a little bit about themselves and their team composition and other things they want to talk in general. So just a minute, I'll start with Faisal. Faisal is the captain for LA Lions. You can hold it, it makes you feel good.
Good evening. Good evening, everyone. My name is Faisal Iqbal. I'm a former Test cricketer of Pakistan and a professional coach, working in media as well. First of all, I would like to thank MAQ Qureshi for allowing us this tournament. Sorry about my throat. Would like to welcome all the team, all the players in this tournament. As MAQ Qureshi said, that it's a platform for all of you to do the best for your careers, and just want to say thank you for coming and all the best for the tournament. Thank you.
The next captain I'm going to invite is the king of swing, Mohammad Asif for Washington DC Eagles.
Thank you, Shuja bhai, thank you, MAQ bhai, thank you all of all honorable people. This is a totally format change. Before, I think most of the guys you used to play for the USA Open. Now the MAQ bhai and all the team owners, they change the format. And there's a few hurdles. I know that we discussed before, and it still is a big platform to everybody for all the youngsters. And there is a captain Faisal, me, and Simmons here, and the rest of. If you guys have any youngster, any question about bowling, batting, you can ask us. We are here to help you us and develop the cricket. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you. And the next captain I'm going to call is from the New Yorker. The entire world knows him, Mr. Lyndon Simmons. Oh, you went to the wall. Okay. All right, so we'll still give him a chance. All right, Rizwan Chima is also not here. Is he here? All right, so the last team that is left now is Dallas. Dallas captain is not here, but the representative is here, Prahlad.
Yeah, hi guys. Our team is en route here. My captain Rajesh Sharma is actually on his way here, but we have a good mix of talent, and thank you to MAQ for hosting all the players and giving them an opportunity to perform. And so it's going to be a good competition. Thank you.
Thank you.